I'm Dr. Ambassador Smeli Dube. I'm the CEO of River Valley Group of Companies. I've been in Gweru for the last 20 years. I've been in this industry in the last 18 years in terms of properties, but in terms of other businesses, I've been there. We've got pharmacies, we've got buildings, we have got various companies that we have. You know, we are into mining. River Valley Group of Companies include also Matovu investment in terms of mining. We have been in that field also for the last 18 years in mining. The mining is one of the backbones of the property development. So I've been here for quite some time. As a philanthropist, I've been working so closely, and also as a company, you know, we plow back to our community. As River Valley Group of Companies, we are dominating in terms of properties. Remember, 3/4 of the area, the locations that are here in Gweru are under River Valley Group of River Valley Properties. So most of the families who are in Gweru, most of them are our members. Remember, also they come from their families. Some they come from Mutapa. They are born in Mutapa, but they bought a stand in Woodlands. So it's a chain that we also want to plow back to that community. We have done a lot in terms of the charity. We have taken care of the old people's home, the children's home. If you go, you can see our mark there. We have developed our own concept as River Valley Properties, that we have got families that we look after in terms of their welfare, medication, and we also have remember, once in a year in August we have got the widows of the Liberation War heroes that we celebrate with them once in a year, that we give them also food hampers. Close to last year they were 200 and something. I understand now they are 300. Those were at the Heroes Acre. We have also had another package that we are giving to those who have got their husband who died during the war. We haven't got the pensions. We look after them monthly. So we have also done, as a company, we have assisted blinds to take them out of streets, to take care of their children, their welfares, going to school. And we have helped to build houses for the less privileged. We have got examples where we had 2 houses that we have done for the 2 old women. The other one had 17 grandchildren. But now she's staying at her house, and we take care of her. We give her, we make sure that she gets groceries, she gets medicine. We pay for her bills, especially to the local authorities. So I would say I feel proud as River Valley that we have plowed back to our community as a social responsibility, as a philanthropist. As I've seen moving around, normally we are no longer living our normal lives as we used to do. We used to have people used to enjoy celebrating together. Even if you've got a challenge, you could go to your friends. But now it's very difficult for us to move around, to go and visit friends, to go and try to do business. You know, some other business have already closed, so it's very difficult. You know, when I heard about this COVID, to me it was fright. I was so frightened. But what I did, I had then to pray and make sure that I asked God to help me. You know, it was very difficult for you to walk, to go to those areas. But as a community, as a leader, I had to give it to myself to go and see and to go and visit other places and try to help them to to give them masks. You remember, if you go just behind in our offices, we are also doing masks. We are also sewing some masks. So we tried to pull about 1,000 masks to the community, and I made sure that I get sanitizers for those who cannot afford, and I can get soap for them so that they can wash their hands. This is what I've done. And also I then decided to take care of the other vulnerable groups that were not involved in our social responsibilities, especially for the monthly groceries. We then agreed with the River Valley team that we need to give them for the next 3 months. It was very difficult for a person. If you give a grocery today, what's next for him next month? So we have decided to put a package that a family can have a food parcel for a month. So we have said, I've said as a community leader, I should take care for the next 3 months. Then after 3 months, we will see what is going to happen. But now we are feeding 1,000 families. I can take you and see the milli. We have already secured about 3,000 tons of milli. So we are distributing every Saturday, Friday and Saturday. We'll be going to communities. But I have said to the other leaders, it's not that we have the food, we have money, but we are supposed just to help as other people are helping others. Okay. We're working on a program that would want to help our community in terms, especially to those who have been in the industry for quite some time, who are surviving by selling, by farming, that we need to help them. We have spoken with the Vendors Association, the Farmers Association, the small groups, the small business groups that after the lockdown, maybe we need to also plant our seed in terms of helping them to start, for them to have the funds so that they can start their small businesses, so that they can go back on their usually day-to-day lives they were living.
If any suggestions maybe you can propose to government, other female leaders and the community at large in this fight against COVID-19?
Yes, I propose that it's good for government to work with all the stakeholders, especially the business community, the church. You know, a church is the biggest organization. It's the biggest investor in the country. We normally look at it as a big. They can afford to help in terms of praying, in terms of sourcing goods from other well-wishers. So I just need government to understand, to work with everyone, for them to compress everyone in this pandemic. Female leader, I want to advise my colleagues that this is the duty of the living Almighty. It's not for anyone. As a mother, you know, everyone was born by a woman. So as a mother, we should work hard to make sure that we help. Even if you don't have that small thing that we have, take it to those who are suffering. Let's keep the social distances. Let's follow the rules of the WHO. Let's follow what we are being told by the Ministry of Health, and let's protect our families. Let's protect each other.